Good morning. Myself Vandana Sharma, Assistant Professor CDOE, Jaipur National University welcomes you all in the another session of HTML Programming Unit 3 BCA Semester 2. Now let's start with the session. Now in this session we will be focusing on inserting the images. In the previous section, we just started with the HTML programming introduction, what were the head section, body contents and the some basic tags of HTML. Now in this session, we will be discussing about inserting the images and different types of listing. How you can create the list, creation and viewing the list in HTML. So let's begin now. Inserting image in the HTML. Images play very important role in the web page. Basically, images enhance the styling and visibility and elaborated. Basically, your documents web page look more elaborated and the information will be explained more clearly. So, how can we insert the images? Visual content of the web page, enhancing users experience, conveying information in the more elaborative way. Images can contain the photographs can be there, graphics can be there. Graphic is the visual presentation of the data. Charts can be inserted, icons can be created and some illustrations to explain your specific topic can be shown. Now images can be embedded, images can be there or aesthetic images. Controlling the images also we will be discussing in this session. Now how the image is inserted? To insert the image, the tag which we are using is image tag. Now again we will discussing about this. What is the SRC? SRC is the attribute of a tag. Attribute and alt. Alt is the another attribute. Additional specification which require for the image. IMG is used to insert image. In the SRC, you have to give the path of the image. Path is very important. Path means location from where your image will be derived from your local disk, where the information is stored. Complete path of the image is given there. Images folder is there. In the images folder, we have logo.png. Then we have alternate text. What does alternate text means? If sometimes browser does not support your image and image is not displayed in the web page, in that case the content, the text which is written within the alt, it is always written in the double quotes. This message will be displayed in place of the image. And if image is available, image is displayed, then alternate text will not be displayed. Now, we have given the example there. One more example is given there and with the some other attributes. Again image, SRC. SRC is the image source, image, location, path of the image. Then we have alternate text. Now with the alternate text, we can specify the height and width. You can increase or decrease the height and the width of the image. It can be given in the pixels. So let's discuss about all the attributes of the image tag. First attribute is SRC. Then we have alt. Alt means alternate text, which defines the alternate text. Then we have width and the height. So this is the example, IMG SRC, space should be there. You will give the location of the image, then you will specify the alternate text. After that, you have to give the height and width for the image. All these attributes are optional. You can give them, you can use them as per your requirement. Now, how the coding will be done for the image? First of all, we have defined the document type. Document type in the previous session we have discussed, as we are writing our codes in the text editor, and in the text editor by default whatever contents you are writing will be treated as a text files. TXT files will be created. So here now we are writing the HTML coding. So we have to, first of all, we have to define the document type, then HTML tag, head tag, title will be given. Title will be shown on the title bar of a browser's window. Then we start with the body tag, actual contents. Whatever is you want to be shown on the browser's window, output, all output is written here. This is the H1 tag. This is the first heading. Now after the heading you will write the IMG SRC. IMG stands for image, SRC stands for source code. This is the path of the image. Complete path should be written. Then we have alternate text. This is the closed here, body closed, HTML closed. This tag shows the end of the coding. And one more thing to be keep in mind always, HTML is not a case sensitive language. In this, uppercase letters and lowercase letters are treated similarly. Now, what are the kind of images can be inserted in the HTML? You can insert PNG images, JPEG images, GIF images files based on your comfort, but make sure you specify the correct image file name with the SRC attribute. SRC attribute plays very important role in this tag, because if the location is not written correctly, not written with these slashes and the correct name, image will not be displayed, and in that case we have an optional attribute but recommended as it specifies an alternate text for the image. If image cannot be displayed, then alternate text will be displayed there. Now we will discuss about the height and width attribute of image tag. How can you define the height and width with the image tag? First of all, we have to mention the location. Pixels. In this way we can mention height and width. Height can be given in this and width can be given in this. 200 is the pixel value, and here also 200 pixel is the height and 200 pixel is the width. In this way you can write the image tag with the height and width attribute. Now here is the example given for this code. Again all these basic tags are given there. paragraph tag is used, then IMG SRC, the entire location is given, alternate text, width is 450 pixels, height is 200 pixels, then body tag is closed and HTML tag is closed. Now the next attribute for the image is the border. You can apply the border tag also, which gives the thickness outline around a picture. Now in the border tag, just remember, if the thickness is 0, it means no border, and it means no border around a picture, or you can specify the border and the value can be given again in the pixels. Now here is the example for the border. 3 border is given there. This is the border attribute. Border 3 means 3 pixel border will be displayed around a picture like this. Then we can specify the alignment for the image also. Left, right and center image can be applied. So this is the align attribute. Now the example for align attribute is given there. See, as we are discussing about the different attributes of image tag, it can be increased, and all these attributes can be used as per your requirement of the visibility of your web page. Whatever tags are required can be used. All these attributes are optional. SRC is a mandatory attribute because without this your image will not be displayed. After that we have alternate text, then border is there, align is there, width is there, height is there. So these are the attributes. Align equals to right, so your image will displayed right side of your web page. Now moving on to the next topic, listing in HTML. Now the different way to display your text, show your text. Here we have 2 types of lists are there. This is the bulleted list where we have a organized, basically the list is organized way to display and change the appearance of the contents. Rice, wheat flour, vegetables, pulses and milk. Here we have taken the square bullet. So this is the example of bulleted list, and the another way is you can display the contents in the numbered way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many kind of numbering is there. You can use Roman numbers there and other numbers are there, and in the same way in the bullets you can use different kinds of bullets in this. Now using the list in the HTML, to display a list of information in HTML, we use various kind of tags. UL basically stands for unordered list, OL is the ordered list, and LI is the list items. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a bulleted list, and 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the 4 list items. List must contain one or more list elements, and in addition to mentioned types of the list, there are some other important lists related with the list elements, and this is the basically effective way to display the contents. Now, the first kind of list is the unordered list. As we have already discussed about it, unordered list is the list with the different kinds of bullet, and it starts with the UL tag, and all list items will be shown in the LI tag. LI is the list items to define the all list items. Now here is the example of first list. How can you write the code for this? It will be started with the UL tag. UL stands for unordered list. List item, your list item, these both tags are also a container elements. They are the container elements which must have the opening tag and corresponding closing tags also. So this is the list item, then list item is closed, then CSS, JavaScript, Java, JavaFX. So in this list we have 5 list items, and every list item has the closing tag. So this is the way you can write the list in your HTML page. Now the another kind of list is the numbered list. Numbered list can also called as the ordered list. Your ordered list displays your list with the numbers, alphabets, and Roman numbers also can be there, and this can be defined with the type attribute. In both the list we can use type attribute. Type attribute can add the specification for the numbering, which kind of numbering we want. You want ABC capital letters, ABC small letters, Roman numbers, and numbering in this way. Now here is the example of ordered list. How can you use the ordered list? How can you define the list? It will be started with the OL tag. Then we have list item. 4 list items are there. As we define the list item in the unordered list, this is the same way. It starts with the LI and it's ended with the LI. Then your list will be closed. So this is the way how can you define the unordered list. Now here we have another third type of list is definition list. Definition list is basically used to define the descriptions and some terms as the definition. So in the definition list starts from DL. As it is a case, not a case sensitive language, so you can define DL in the small letter as well as in the capitals. It means the same. Then we have definition term. Then we have definition description. And then your DL will be close. Now we will discuss it with the help of example there. Definition list is there. This is the definition list beginning, DL tag, then definition term. The definition, you are writing the definition of HTML. So term will be described within the definition term. Then we have definition description. Within this tab, you will write the complete definition of a particular term which you have specified. Then this DD will be closed here. Then we are writing the another definition, definition term, CSS. Then the definition of the CSS, cascading style sheet. Then another is the JS definition term. Then we have DD. So what does it mean? In one definition list, you can define multiple lists there. Multiple definitions can be written in a definition list. And then now our definition list is closed. In this definition list, we have taken 3 terms and 3 descriptions in a sequence. And list will be displayed as in the sequence we have given their terms and the descriptions. Now we have nested list. Nested list means list within a list is the example of the nested list. Nested list can be, it allow nesting of list within one list, another a generate list. It is the complex structure and it is helpful when we have to describe the multiple listing there. Like this is the example for the nested list, list within a list. In a ordered list, we have one unordered list. So it will be displayed like this. Item 1, item 2, and in the item 2 now we have a sub parts of item 2. So these 2 sub parts will be here within this list. It is an unordered list, so bullets will be displayed. By default we have round bullets and you can change the bullets shape and size with the help of type attribute. So these sub items will be written now. The list is closed and the third list item, so third will be displayed there. Now just see the way they have explained the sequence. First of all, 2 list items are given. Then within the second sub item we have a sub items are there, sub item A, sub item B. Now this list is closed here. So this is the inner list. And this is the outer list. It is shown like this. Now this, as you will close the inner list, sub list, then automatically this list item will be treated the part of the outer one. So this becomes 3 here. So in this way, one ordered list we started here. 2 items are described, mentioned there. Now we started with the another unordered bulleted list. Inside this list, as you have described its contents, it will be closed here and then we will be continuing with the outer list and third list item will be mentioned here. And now the outer list is closed and here the inner list is closed. So this pattern is known as nested list, list within a list. So now in this way, you have understood about the listing and images in this session. Now we will be continuing the another tags of HTML in the next session. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.